So let's cut this pattern you got about like switching business ideas every 3, 6, 9 months. Chill out for a bit and start focusing on building your personal brand. This is gonna be another video, but do this. This will save you a ton of time and a ton of headache. Start your own YouTube channel. You don't gotta tell anybody about it, so that way you can be as authentic as possible and you're not worried about what anybody else thinks. And just start talking about the stuff that you're interested in and try and see it from the lens of like the younger you. Like would the younger you actually click on this kind of stuff? Or even the you right now, right? And then build a business around yourself. And it might take a little longer because you're not copying anybody else. You're not biting off of anybody else's style. You're not fitting yourself into a box. You're going down a path that nobody else has been down because nobody else has gone through your story. No one has been you or lived your experiences. So yeah, it's gonna take a little longer, but I'm telling you right now, when you make money off of you can never stop making money. Like there's nobody in the world that's gonna be like, yo, you're cut, you're fired, and then you stop making money. Isn't that crazy? The biggest flex you'll ever have because of what you're about to do, because you're about to build a business around you, the biggest flex you'll ever have is that there's no one in the world that you're ever gonna have to call boss ever again. I promise you. So that's what I would do. Make yourself the business. Is this guy gonna move or what? Or can I just go? Thank you. So in my past, I was a repeat starter, never ever once a task completer, never ever once a business completer. I've never actually really saw something through to a real successful end. Never. I've started so many little side projects and things, at least 10 in like the last 5 to 7 years. So think about that. That's like one point something a year. It was all, and that's not including going back to corporate jobs. So that should also count. That should also count. And so I know what that's like. And what I was trying to do was be like, man, what's my purpose? What's my path? I don't know. So all I'm gonna do is try a bunch of different stuff. And is still the attitude that's great. That's gonna work out for you. However, let's switch it just a little bit. And this is where you win. This is how you find the money. This is how you find all your success in the world. Because I'm seeing it now for myself. Is don't try and fit yourself into the box. Just document this part of your journey. Document this as something you are learning, and you can share it. You can sell your knowledge in this stage of your journey, but never let them think that that's who you are and that's all you are. Let people around you know, be upfront with it, that this is what you're doing right now, and this is part of your journey, but this isn't all of you. Even if you have to just tell them, be like, listen, yeah, I'm a banker by trade, but I'm also interested in gardening or whatever it is. Like, it doesn't even matter. But the best business you can build is you. So I would say, like, cut the whole, and this is why people rarely, like, unless you're a real square and you're cut out to just build something separate from you. If you got a personality, if you got a real personality, why wouldn't you make you the business? Like, could you imagine Kevin Hart tried to start a social media marketing agency instead of trying to brand himself as Kevin Hart? Right? Or could you, like, he could probably do it. I'm sure he's smart enough. Or could you imagine, like, I don't know, Jake Paul tried to start like a lawn care company? Bro, if you have a magnetic personality, use that. You lean into that. Own that, because that's the best, and that's the best asset you have. Nobody can copy that. You can make your sales funnel as lean and smooth as possible. Sure, okay, cool. You can make your marketing and your ads as great as possible, but you're the best business. And so see what we're doing right now. I'm throwing up clips on Instagram, and these are not edited clips. These are just taken from this video. I cut out the pauses and boom, I just upload it. That's it. because it's an asset. Your face, your energy, most importantly, is the most magnetic and valuable asset you have. And this is how you build a brand. Because in 10 years, what do you want to have? You want a real successful business? You want a real successful brand? Because the business can die. The brand is forever. If the brand is naturally you, not just one side of you, not just something you try and portray, but if the brand is who you are naturally, that thing doesn't stop until even after you die. That's the best business you can build. And how you build that in 2024, just throw up some content. Just throw up some content. It would be nice to have the camera right here so you could feel like you're right beside me. Yeah, just throw up some content. But aggressively, though. Be real aggressive about it. You know what I mean? Like, we talk about this all the time, but you don't got time to waste. And you know that. This isn't stuff that, like, is new to you, but you don't have time to waste. Screw all that little nonsense stuff you know is a waste of your time, all the friends, all the BS, and like, let's go get this money. That's always the bottom line. That's always the theme. Let's go get this money. Until you're driving that Benz or that Bentley, you're flying around the world when you want. Because you know you're right there. You know you're right there. Right? And I'm telling you, you'd be surprised as to how many people really rock with you. Just for you. Like, those are the people who are going to buy whatever from whatever business. It don't matter if you're selling t-shirts or if you're changing tires and detailing cars. When it's you, you're always going to have these, no matter what business you start, you're always going to have like your true believers, your loyal supporters, and those are the people who are going to buy from you. Other than that, you got to spend so much time perfecting the business. Not everybody's a Jeff Bezos or an Elon Musk that can build this company, then build this company, and then leave it, then build this company, and then leave it. Not everybody's that, and not everybody has to be. Give your personal brand a shot. Give your brand a shot. What a personal brand is just you on display. It's just you and content. That's a personal brand. It's you in a bunch of content over and over and over again. Speaking your mind and speaking your 2 cents. Speaking your piece. Over and over and over again. And that's how you become the most popular kid in school or the most popular kid on the internet. And you know what? Don't run away from that. Don't run away from that. God gave you a magnetic personality and a magnetic energy for a reason. Don't run away from that. Lean into that. Trust me. You've been getting compliments ever since you were a kid about how you brighten up the room, or people want to talk to you, or people want to get to know you, or people have always been commenting on your personality. Run with that. In a world of 8 billion people, half of those are on the internet, so you got 40 billion people. There's a lot of people out there. A lot of people out there who could potentially buy into you. And I think there's a lot of people who are going to rock with you. It'd be like that. It'd be like that. There's a lot of people who are going to rock with you. Just trust it. And start putting yourself out there. Again, if you don't feel comfortable with that, just make a platform that nobody knows about. That's the best thing you could have ever done. That's the best thing I ever did. And then just put out, just whatever you do. Like, I don't know if you drive a lot or whatever, just take the camera, put it on the dash, and start talking. And just take those clips, put it into CapCut, take those clips, throw them up on YouTube Shorts. Throw them up on YouTube Shorts, throw them up on Instagram. I'm telling you, at that point, when you're the brand, you could sell t-shirts with a quotable or your face on it. You know, there's 1,000 different ways you can go. Brand, sponsorships, affiliate links, private community, courses, newsletter. There's 1,000 different ways you can go. When you're building a business that, like, I don't know, changes roofs or something, that's the only thing you can ever really do until... And then you got to try and find these marketing strategies that make sense as to why you're trying to pivot. Like, yeah, you're good at business. All right, cool. Now, the best advantage you can have is having that business knowledge and take it and pour it into you. Because that's a business. You're a business that cannot be duplicated. You are a business that cannot be duplicated. That's why this whole personal brand is this whole personal brand. That's why this whole personal brand thing is so important. And don't let those dweebs on LinkedIn, tell you how to build a personal brand. None of those guys know how to build a personal brand for real, for real. There's a couple of them, but like they're all squares. Let's be honest. They're all squares, and that's not you. And you want to cut through? All right, come hang with us. Do some video. And if you want to super accelerate this whole process, hang around some winners outside of like what you're doing online. Network with people in real life. And that way you can really study them and really gather experiences and stuff that you can talk about on the internet. So when you get back on the internet, it's like, oh shoot, well, this is what I learned today from da-da-da-da. Or this is how winners do da-da-da-da. Like, that's why having great friends is so important, because all this whole, your life is content. You didn't think about that one, did you? Think about it. Your whole life is content. Your whole life is content. This is stuff that you do every day. Just turn the camera on. Cut out all the blank footage. You don't gotta force nothing. You don't gotta force nothing, bro. Nothing at all. You don't have to force anything. Just turn the camera on, hit record, cut out all the gaps, and you'll be straight. That's your personal brand. I'm telling you, you got a brand worth millions. Your brand, just off of your name and your brand alone, you'll be driving that Bentley. just off of who you are, just off your essence, you'll be driving that Bentley. Just off your brand, just off who you are, just off your face, you'll be driving that Bentley. Imagine the point when you get to that point where you say, I bought a villa in the Dominican Republic just off of my name. Look how many people are doing it. Like that's a real story. That's about to happen for you. Just keep going, because you bet on yourself. That's why it's about to happen for you, because you bet on yourself. Just keep betting on yourself every day, even when it just seems pointless, even when there's no ROI on it, immediate ROI. Just keep betting on yourself. It's the folks that just kept betting on themselves that won. Just keep betting on yourself for long enough. There's enough people out there that can support you in a way that you live your dream lifestyle. You just got to get to them. Let them know you exist. And then just make it about them. You know, talk to them. Talk to them the same way you talk to your best friend or your little brother or whatever it is. Just talk to them. Brighten up their day somehow. You know what I mean? The best business you can build is you. Content creation is a business. Being a content creator is being an entrepreneur. Starting a YouTube channel is starting a business. These are entrepreneurial ventures. People buy YouTube channels like the same way people buy businesses. People sell their YouTube channels the same way people sell businesses. This is a business. And if you've never thought of that, if no one's ever said that to you, I'm gonna say it to you, like, this is a business. This is not just being a TikToker or being a YouTuber. This is a business. And you're an entrepreneur. Treat it that way, because that's the advantage you have. You got that hustle in you. Treat it that way. And watch how you just cut through. Because everybody's treating it like a joke. They got this approach to it where it's like a game. It ain't no game. You're here to cut through and dominate and flood the market. And that's the type of timing I want you on. Because I know when you're on that type of timing, nothing stops you and nothing gets in your way. Nothing stops you, nothing gets in your way. You're crazy. You're a killer when it comes to this business shit. So just go for it. I'm giving you all the permission, because I don't know what you're waiting for. You're probably just holding back, and I don't know why you're holding back. But go for it. Green light, go for it. The best business you can build is you. Thoughts and questions in the comments. Hit the thumbs up button, that like button. See you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.